I actually did it myself. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're doing your world.
So I'm using the tape just so the eyeshadow doesn't spread everywhere, and also when we're done, it's easy to clean up. So today we're going to be doing a really simple nude look. So follow along and let's see where this takes us. Okay. So I'm going to start with a black shade. You can use any black that you have. It doesn't really have to be that dark. We're just going to use it to deepen the crease. So I'm going to put it on the crease and follow this step so that you can see clearly. Just put here, like a dot there, just following your crease, and don't take it inside till like the halfway point. You see where I put the 3 dots, till like, yeah, halfway through the eye, and then I'll start to diffuse it slowly so that you can blend it out. You don't want to spread it upwards, just keep it where it is. So just use light small circles to diffuse it before we go on to the next shade. This will just help us to deepen the crease so that when we put the other shade on top, it will be a bit more intense, yeah? So that's about it. Trust the process, guys. So I'm going to do the same for the other eye. Okay. Make sure to mark where you want it to go exactly before you start diffusing it. Okay. So once you've gotten the 3 points marked out, start to diffuse it slowly. Don't blend it out. We don't want to smoke it out that much. We just want to have that intense color on our crease so that we can build up all the other colors. Okay. Yeah. So now that we have that marked out, take a different brush and dip into a dark brown shade, something a bit more warmer, not cool, and then pop it just on top of the black. You see the difference between this and this? So dip into a brown shade, pop it on top of the black. Okay. I don't know if you can see. There's a difference between this one and this one. So this looks like a really intense brown shade, whereas this one looks just like the black that we put on. So that was the reason why we were using the black, just to bring out the intensity of the brown. Once you're satisfied with the color that you've gotten from the 2 shades, now I'm going to go into a lighter brown, like a mid-tone brown, and use that to blend out the edges so that we have no harsh lines. So I'm going to be using that to blend out. So just at the top here, blend out everything to the lid. No, towards the eyebrows, sorry. The key here is to take your time to blend it out, just so you can diffuse the edges and you have no harsh lines. Blend it out towards the eyebrows. Also bring it to the inner corner. Can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? It looks a bit more blended out. Okay. So continue to blend it out until you are happy with your results, and then you can move on to the other eye. I'm pleased with how this side looks. As you can see, you can't really tell that we put a black shade at the beginning. It just looks like a really deep brown shade, and we have blended everything out towards the eyebrows, and everything looks I'm going to do the same for this other eye, taking our mid-tone shade and blending out the harsh edges to diffuse it more. So as you can see, we have everything blended out and it looks really cohesive. Yeah, so for the next step, really what you can do is you can take this look in. So you can either come in with your shimmer, yeah, put it at the front part of the eyes just to open it out if you're going for a simple look. If you're going for a more bold look, you can cut your crease and put in any shade of color that you want. Really, with this base that we have set here, you can play around with as much color as you want. You can either put a purple, you can put a brown shimmer shade, you can do, I'm not sure you can do a red, but maybe an orange-ish shade at the front. So it depends on what color that you're going for. So this is like the perfect, what do I call it, transition shade for any color that you want to put at the front of the eyes. Yeah, so for today I'm going to be doing like it's not really a cut crease, but I'm going to be using a bit of my concealer for the front part. This will act as a base for the next shade that I will put on, which is a nude shade. But what this does is just to help to intensify the crease, and also so that the nude shade can go on perfectly, because you see we have put all these other colors for the lid, so it's like cleaning up your lid so that you can make space for the nude shade that you're going to be putting afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to take my concealer. It's a bit lighter than what I used to fill the brows, but that's what we want because we want a light nude shade. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. It's like cutting the crease, but really all I'm doing is packing that concealer in to the front part. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is not a cut crease. We're just using it to lighten up the front part so that we can put our light shade. So if you don't really want to do this, you can just go ahead with your shimmer shade and you will be done. But I like to do this step just to create a smooth base and a lighter base for the lighter shade that we're going to put. You don't need much, just a little bit of the concealer. So I'm just focusing it at the front where the crease naturally is. Yeah. So for hooded eyes, you can take it a little bit higher just to give the illusion of more open eyes. Okay. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to take a light nude shade, like a beige-ish shade. Which one do I get? Like this one over here. I don't know if you can see it. That shade. So I'm going to pop that on the front part where we have already put the base, the concealer. Yeah. So now that we have the color in place, I'm going to blend it out at the top with the color that we used to blend out towards the eyebrows, and also blend the outer part so that the eyeshadow blends in smoothly. You can choose to leave it matte like this if that's the look you're going for, or you can opt to put on some shimmer to brighten the front part of the eye. For today, I'm going to be using some loose glitter from Jewelry Cosmetics, and I'm going to be putting that on the front part. A little bit just goes a long way, but this will help to make the eyeshadow at the front pop. As you can see, I just used like a dime size just at the front, and yeah, that's it guys. I'm going to do the rest of the face off camera. So what do you think of the finished look? I brought down the colors from the top to the under eye, and then I just used a white eyeliner to line the waterline. Yeah, and I threw on a lippy, and this is our final look guys. I'm so in love with it. It is, it's a simple look that you can throw on any day. You can use different colors to bring warmth and a bit of vibrance to the eyes. So let me know if you try it, and thank you all for watching guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.